What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Annevanne, and today we'll be watching Witcher, the Netflix series, Season 2, Episode 3, which is known as What is Lost? I finally have the episode open. So yeah, before we get into the episode, full-length reaction, which is where you do like a watch-along, sync it with my video, play your own thing at home, sync it up, watch the full-length thing, you know, the episode together. If you want to do that, link in the description. Yeah, a little bit about the last episode. It was an interesting episode. The ending in particular was what sort of captured me. Because I'm really interested in that Cecere and Geralt's relationship, and also Cecere, I was going to say become a Witcher, but not really become a Witcher, because there's a lot you have to go through to become a Witcher, but sort of get Witcher-like training, and so not officially be a Witcher, but pretty much almost be a Witcher, do you know what I mean? Although, who knows, I mean, they might make her an official Witcher. But yeah, very much interested in that. That's what they ended it on, so I'm assuming that's where we'll begin, although that's not exactly how it always works, but that's at least what I'm hoping. At least I'm hoping we'll get to see more of that. Whether it's at the start or the end or the middle or whatever, that doesn't really matter all that much. We got to see Hyaden, which is, you know, great. Some of the swords and stuff in there. There was this medallion that I saw when I was editing the video. I didn't see it at the time when watching the video, but later on when I was editing, I saw it. It's from the Witcher games, you know, it was very much like this. And so it's pretty cool to see, you know, stuff from the game in there. Someone told me that the sword, one of the, I don't know which one, because I haven't played The Witcher 3. I have played the first one, and I'm currently playing the second one. So from Witcher 3, there's a sword in there. I think I know which sword it is, because it looks very similar to the sword that he uses in 2 as well. But yeah, some of the swords in there, some of the stuff basically that they were showing was from the game, so it's pretty cool to see little Easter eggs here and there. It's just great. I love it when shows and movies do that. Yennefer have lost her magic. She can no longer do the little ape or, well, any of them, anything really. There is no magic at all. She's trying to like conjure a portal or something there at the end when she's running through the forest, and she's unable to do it. So how is that going to go for her? Not entirely sure. Also, someone mentioned Baba Yaga to me, which is like a witch, an old witch, and she's in the form of a hut with chicken legs, and she eats children, and it's basically Slavic folklore that people tell their children to like scare them to not do like bad things. Everywhere you go, there are stories like that. We had some similar like that. So that's what that old witch was in that house, and the hut Pizza Hut. You know that. So thank you for sharing that with me. Now I know, I was not aware of that. And so now it also makes more sense why she was coming after Yennefer and Geralt's baby, because she eats kids. Or steals them. I don't know, one of them. But yeah. That's where things stand. There were a couple of things that were a bit weird about the episode, but like I said, we'll let that go. We'll move right past it, go into episode 3, see what's happening, and swiftly move along. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. Without any further ado. Ta-dum. Oh my, we actually started right on Cecere training. Let's go. It's doing better than me, honestly. And again, I've never even held a sword in my life, so... Well, actually, that's not true.
Shit. That's enough.
She's trying too hard, which is common in newcomers, you know, amateurs. That's where the coach yeah, there it is. That's where the coach needs to step in.
Anything else? I have diminishing returns.
There it is, perfectly put.
He protected me in Sintra, and he said less than perfect means death.
Your stomach's growling loud enough to wake the dead.
Whoa. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, was a flashback to...
Was it the Black Knight again?
It's not just the night, man, it's the entire event. That took, you know, this Basically the invasion or takedown of Sintra. What do they call it? Zintria or something? The elves?
Eventually, the ship will stop smelling.
That joke's old as the conjunction. What'd you call a witcher with no brains?
Lambert?
I was gonna say that she got me.
Okay, now she's funny.
When you finish this, get some rest.
She's going to rest with the sword.
Princess,
Leave it alone.
why should I? Cost us a brother.
I don't think it was...
Brother.
Yeah.
Not by the end of it.
Yep.
Your bitterness won't help us find what killed him.
Oh, I know what killed him.
Lambert. Shut up. Like, yeah, sure, it cost you a brother, but he was saving Vesemir.
No. I'm finished, mate.
We'll be finished when we're counting worms in the ground.
You sound just like Vesemir. Not trained
Well.
to legs give out.
Trained to failure.
I haven't seen you this sore since Vesemir tanned our heart. If you don't leave that bee in peace, you'll feel my sting again.
So you're just like him.
We're all just like him.
That's not a bad thing, yeah.
Us will have any peace till there are no monsters left in the world.
Man, all their eyes are so amazing. Like everyone. The Witchers in particular, but also, you know, Yennefer and Ciri and them.
Fine. 1 more hour. Then you can hang what's left of me on the medallion tree.
Okay, so they're building that relationship a bit because someone told me that Eskill was actually very important to Geralt in the 3rd game, I think. Yeah, I think it was the 3rd game. I think they should have built that relationship first, then it would have had a bit more impact when he died.
Thank me yet. It was Lambert's turn to cook.
Because when he died, it was just like, oh, okay, well, another Witcher died. And it was sad because, you know, he died, but
We shouldn't have lost him this way.
it wasn't as impactful as it should have been.
If there was a scientific explanation for any of this, you would have found it by now.
I'm not going to give up now.
But it's time to let Eskill rest.
Whatever was left of him.
Peace.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, he does. That's a Leshy. Man, her face, Yennefer of Vangerberg. It's amazing, man. Like, look at the... It's like someone carved it. You know what I mean? It's incredible.
Istrid, while at the Nilfgaardi
Istrid.
site into their follower.
I absorb nothing, except perhaps some dirt. Archaeological dig sites being what they are.
How could any of us have known?
Because we told you.
She's got really sharp features in the face. She looks good, is basically what I'm saying.
Coming for the memorial, and they need answers.
The Nilfgaardian prisoner hasn't proven fruit as evidence of a magical barrier in his head.
She tried, yeah, but I guess she's too strong.
Elves are not our enemy.
They've already aligned with Nilfgaard. We don't control this. Now it'll grow.
Mm-hmm.
Even our capabilities.
Yep. As much as I hate to agree with Yenna. She really cares about her, huh?
Tourists can feel his grasp on the leadership slipping, and Stregobor is...
Fuckhead.
Yep.
You are a hero to me and many others, but we need to let Vilgefortz carry the mantle of victory for now.
You and Vilgefortz are making a play for their seats.
She kind of reminded me of the innocent Yennefer at the start we saw, you know? Before she became like this. The way she looked and the way she was standing and just the... Sort of... there was an innocence on her face. The fuckhead comment didn't help or doesn't help my case, but Zintria, okay, that's what it is. I don't know, for some reason it just reminded me of that little girl.
Getting tired. Some things are far too scary for little girls.
And I'm not afraid.
Well, you are little.
I want to do what a witcher does.
Slay monsters? Well, you have a steel sword. She has a wooden. I don't know what your point was. If you could do that with a wooden sword, then I'd be like, alright, cool. You just ruined her, you know. I don't know, dummy, whatever.
It's breaking out, princess.
Alright, let's do this. I'm excited. This is what I wanted. Okay.
Are you sure about this?
I just hope your fun doesn't cause a serious injury. And that moves on top of it. Alright, cool. You gotta stop. You gotta. Oh, I was just gonna say you gotta move past the first stop, then move. Because the way they're moving, it's in.
Now you can rest.
Wow, it's almost like they skinned him, you know? Well, School of the Wolf. Wolves will howl. Vesemir's crying? Or is it just cold? I think it might just be cold. I don't think they're crying. I mean, we know they have emotions, even though they keep telling us they don't. But still, they're very tough, you know. Emotionally as well as physically and mentally.
If it were your child, you'd be going crazy to figure it out. What you missed.
Papa Vesemir.
What you could have done differently.
It's a burden I now share. They're here.
Ah, okay. There were lots of wolves in the caves in the first game. That one quest I thought was horrible. One where you had to kill all those dogs, get their tongues or something. No magic still?
Come on, join us for a swim.
Freezing.
Only the savior of Sodom would know how to heat a pool.
Uh-oh. Okay. I'm like, are they gonna ask her to do it?
You look different, so do you.
Trish is not gonna join?
Come on, Trish, join us. Not day.
Oh, I see. I thought it was that, but now I actually see it. Because we saw her wounded in the first episode. She's ashamed of showing her wounds.
Burn her, Elvin.
Man, she's hot.
Anything to reclaim power.
Olka was a girl forgotten by her family. She was trying to rightly recover her throne.
Falco was quarter Elven, just as Yennefer is.
So what are you saying? Yennefer's related to Falco?
Of course it was.
Told ya. Stregaborg. Can never trust him.
Etched here. Fireman. If we allowed Bilgefort and Cecere to take charge of our council, if we allow our power to be diluted by elven blood.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna say it. That dress is really distracting. Well, it's not the dress, but it's part of it. Look, you go past one, then you stop. There it is. Now you're learning. Stop! Well, easier said than done. Now. Hey, she went all the way. That was just the first one, man. Just leave it. Come on, you got nothing to prove. Did they hit her in the face? Oh, in the arm, because I was like, I saw blood there. Yeah, there it is.
Admit it, belong in a castle, not our keep.
So, Lambert, did you clear the... Oh, that's a good shot. That's a really cool shot. Did this dickhead clear the course first attempt? Come on.
How exactly do you plan to feed them, let alone train them?
Francesca, thank you for joining me. Of course.
Francesca, Fringilla. Similar sort of names.
To bring you here to fight against the people who have wronged us both.
You know your army.
We are here to destroy the world, but we're not. We are trying to feed, to howl, to liberate. You can help us.
Liberate those who do not want to be liberated?
I want your partnership, but you can trust me.
I want a place for our future to begin.
Staying out from underfoot, per Cesere's request.
Politics.
Requires a certain type of person.
Diplomatic. I'm someone who doesn't use the word fuck as much. Oh, the prisoner. What's his name? His name is like Emir or something, similar to the Emir, you know?
Death must serve a purpose.
So sorry.
Oh.
You were in the company of Nilfgaard. Why you return to Area 2, sir? A place you once so colourfully conveyed that you burn it all down.
Mm-hmm.
You will answer to this.
Well, he got what he wanted. He'll answer. Doesn't care, I don't think.
She's a quick study, impatient.
Very.
And if I was ever a burden.
What?
You need to see this.
Steady your legs!
Almost. Hey, she made it. Let's go. Focus, Cecere. That's gonna move, right? So far, so good. Geralt does not look happy. It's the last one? Almost. Oh no, she gotta do it all over again.
So close.
You have committed treason.
Oh, that crushed her, I feel like.
Yennefer of Bengerberg. Yet you unquestioningly believe that she's here with good intentions. She is the enemy. I don't know.
I just want to find out.
To prove your innocence, you will have to kill the Nilfgaardian prisoner.
Is it to prove what?
That you are not a spy!
Or that I am a killer!
You said his death needs to serve a purpose, so this is the purpose? I mean, I don't really understand how it serves that purpose. Killing a prisoner proves that you're not a spy? What?
I wanted to pierce his mind. I would have done anything. But what is lost is lost.
Ah, what is lost? What is lost may never be lost. What is dead?
I can do it.
You can do anything. Doesn't mean you have to.
Okay. I see. That's what it was about.
When a witcher cracks his skull, chances are he'll survive. You do not have that luxury.
You said we catch fear, that you have to face it and mustn't just give up.
That's right. You have to train first.
Right.
Then let me train.
Yeah.
He was.
Not enough. Be a great fighter.
I've known many who wanted to be great fighters in my time. You know where they are now.
Wolves ate him.
In cemeteries.
Oh, it's still here. Also, there's a rat hanging. Oh, it got her thing. What? I was like, is he looking at that rat? Because there was a. Anyway, there's a huge one though.
So you can rat me out to Stregobor again.
Rat.
I spent time amongst Nilfgaard's followers. I haven't told anyone, but I trust you.
I'm not a spy.
I'm leaving for Sintra.
Zendria.
To help people
Like me. How heroic. You were asked to prove your loyalty by beheading a man.
A man who's pretty much dead. Man, fuck off. I can say that word here, okay? She said it like 15 times.
You would never want to go quietly, would you?
No, she was not. And she still is not. Baba! Come to me.
You keep looking down. That's why you're losing your balance.
If you were to follow that feeling, where would it take you?
What do you think we'll find here?
Your feelings?
I saw your mother exhibit uncontrolled magical power.
Right. Excuse-moi.
She destroyed an entire throne room. I think you've inherited that power.
She has. Have you heard her scream? Was that someone or is that a tree? Oh, it's just a rock. Okay. But you sees it again?
I think we're close.
Oh.
It's Eskel's Leshy.
Yeah. Nice teeth. Did you use Colgate? Whoopsie. Oh, nice. Well then. So you don't need fire? I love it when they use the signs. It's cool, you know. She has enhanced hearing? She can still hear. Oh, lovely spot. Is it right on top of the rock she's hiding under? Nope. There it is. I don't think it wants to hurt her, because it would have if it wanted to. Oh, come on, Garrett, look. I don't... Oh, come on. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's just lovely. But I seriously don't... Yeah, I think she feels it too. I don't think it was trying to kill her. Or do anything to her, really. I mean, it didn't do anything, so I guess it...
Less than perfect means death.
Oh, she didn't? Oh, I thought she would...
So Laszlo would be proud.
Is that his way of saying he's proud? And now that I think about it, it saved them from the Leshy too, right? So... I don't know, maybe I'm seeing shit. Was it just a badly done scene? That could be it too.
Can you at least tell me what purpose my death serves now?
Absolution.
There's none. Let me be honest with you. I still don't understand how. I mean, I hope they explain it, but killing him, he's pretty much dead already. He's your prisoner. Like what? How is she gonna kill him? Oh, I guess she's gonna chop his head off. I thought they might ask him to like burn him or something with magic, but she doesn't have magic.
Victory came at a great cost.
Daniel of Bru.
Oh.
Aklan Kerr.
Gonna name all those.
Noor of Murivan.
13.
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
I think she'll put on a fiery display for us.
Heard mages embed these events with spells to prevent magic.
Okay, so they're not allowed to use magic. I guess that works in the favor of Yennefer. If she was asked to use magic, well, she has none. Kahir. Okay, I thought it was like your sort of name.
Simply say the word.
Man, you gotta be brave. You gotta be really brave. Oh, to be the executioner and the executed. What was that look? Was it... What? That was the plan? Just get on, let's go.
Come on then.
Hey!
Don't flatter yourself. I'm saving me.
Okay. So killing her was not, I mean, killing him was not the plan. Because I thought that didn't make sense. Okay, that makes more sense. That's the end of that. Okay, yeah. I'm satisfied with that ending. That's good. I was thinking, what is the purpose of killing him? I mean, they tell us that the purpose is to prove her innocence, but how exactly does that prove her innocence? I mean, he's a prisoner who's pretty much dead. It's gonna, I mean, they're gonna kill him, right? That's... So, I don't know. I guess he's an important member of the Nilfgaardian army, so I guess, but you've got him. Like, if it was like, go, like, if they didn't have Cahir, let's say, right, and it was go kill Cahir in the Nilfgaardian camp, then okay, cool. But you've already got him. So, okay. I guess it would, even if she had killed him, it really wouldn't have served the purpose that they wanted, which was that she's innocent, because, like I said, it doesn't really make all that much sense, but it would have proven something, which is that, like Yennefer said, she is a killer, and therefore Sturgeborg would then use that against her. So I guess in that way it makes sense. The play was a bit different. And then I think Desai and both Yennefer picked up on it, and so they came up with their own thing. Now, why did they release him exactly? I'm not sure, but I think, because we heard Desai say that, or to say, I'm not entirely sure how to say her name, but we saw her say that she tried to get past and get into his mind, just like Sturgeborg tried with Yennefer, but she couldn't do it, and so I suppose this is sort of a last resort, sort of an attempt to get into his mind, which they cannot do, so they have to change up the plan, and the plan, I suppose, now is we're gonna break you out. Yennefer's gonna do it. She's going to gain his trust, get info from him, and then they will no longer, and then she'll bring that info back to them, and so then she'll no longer be considered a spy for them, but rather a spy for these guys, the Brotherhood. I guess. If I'm incorrect, please correct me, but don't tell me something that they will reveal in the future episodes, because obviously. But yeah, it was a pretty decent episode. I was gonna say, do they execute all prisoner with the kings and everybody there and all this spectacle, or just this one? And I think, like I said, he's an important part of the army. I think he is the Black Knight, right? So he was an important part. He's someone who's not just, it's not just some random guy you're killing, right? Someone important in the enemy's ranks. So I suppose that's why they sort of made it a spectacle, right? Rather than just another execution. But he was ready to die. Man was ready. He's like, go on, chop me head off. I wonder if she would have done it in one swing. Only Jon Snow and Ned Stark could do it. Definitely not Theon Greyjoy. Bastard. Alright, cool. So, yeah. That creature, I still think maybe it was just a crap scene, but why did he take so long? And he didn't attack her once. He trapped her in the middle and then sort of was talking to her, it looked like. I mean, obviously she doesn't understand him, so she didn't know what was going on. But it did not look like he wanted to kill her, not to me at least. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe they just took too long with it. I mean, he was there for a good, like, I don't know how long, but he was there for a very long time. Like, if you want to kill, this is a monster, it's not a human. Like, I understand sometimes what villains do is, they like to take their time with it because they give this speech or whatever before they kill you. It's a monster. I mean, it didn't wait a second for the Leshy, you know, you just split the Leshy open, also without fire. So that's just lovely. You know, I mean, that really shows how powerful that creature is. I don't know what that's called, but, you know, it was a weird one. I don't know. Maybe it was just a poorly done scene. I don't know. Like, again, let me know, but if it is revealed in the future, then don't. Because, obviously. And again, it killing the Leshy was attacking them. To me, that's like, oh, it's helping Cecere. Because yes, it did attack Geralt, but again, I'm going to repeat myself, it didn't look like it was going to attack Cecere. And it never did either. Cecere has something special. I mean, she has. We saw that in the first season. But I think there's more to it. Okay, I think this might have been on purpose. I think it wasn't a bad scene. I think it was actually a really good scene. I think it's supposed to reveal something later on. So, because now I'm thinking that why didn't it go after Cecere? It went after Geralt. I guess you could say it saw Geralt as a threat and not Cecere. But it had Cere's thing, so it was there for Cecere. So if it was there for Cecere, it should have attacked Cecere, not Geralt. But go in circles with this argument. I'll just leave it to you guys, because I'm losing my mind here. Anyways, it was a good episode. Love the training. Like I said, I've been looking forward to that since I realized he's going to train her, so that's brilliant. Got to see a bit more of Kermoren. You saw Baba Yaga again, or Baba, I don't know how to say that. Am I saying it correctly? Please correct me if I'm saying it incorrectly. Also, Vizimir. Yeah, I heard about him in the first book. And in that, yeah, he's mentioned, I think he's from Redania or whatever they said. The king of Redania. But it's so confusing, because you've got Vesemir and then you've got Vizimir, right? Well, then you've got Vizima as well, which is actually referred to as Vichima, I think, right? In the game, at least. Well, by some characters, if I remember correctly. Anyways, if you're new, I've played the first game. I'm currently playing the second game, and I've read the first book, The Last Wish. That's it. I do have the other books, but I'm waiting on finishing this season before I go into Swords of Destiny. But even that, I don't know if I should. I don't know. We'll see. But I know a little bit. Not too much, obviously, but very little. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like, subscribe. Like I said, full-length reactions available on Patreon. All the movies that I do on the channel, you get them early as well. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a nice